Bum 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show with Peter Shit. Bum 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 bum. So yesterday I went to a backgammon tournament. It was held at Denny's restaurant, and as I was sitting there, I realized that there is a problem that I might run into. They're very shy about bringing out their silverware. I think this was a holdback from COVID days. They didn't want the silverware to sit at the tables where people could touch them, sneeze on them. So they would bring out their meal. Oh, I got to go get silverware. And this might not be a problem for most of my viewers, but I know from personal experience that I've had anxiety problems like that. My food would be ready, but for some reason I can't dig in. Silverware's not there. Something needs my attention. That used to cause me a lot of dramatic anger problems. And so I decided that before my food comes, I'm going to go look for silverware first. So I'm not going to run into that. I went to look for silverware. Of course, the people inside thought it was crazy that I was looking for silverware when it would be at least another 10, 15 minutes. It's a busy restaurant. And in fact, I was in such a light mood, I decided to explain to the waitress if my food is there and silverware is not. I sometimes have difficulty with that. I kept it at that. And to my surprise, she actually understood what I meant. I thought for sure I'd have to explain a little bit more, but apparently everybody has had dreams of having anger issues, at least, or maybe not having them. Now, to be honest, today, if it happened, I probably wouldn't blow up, but I didn't want to risk it because I really liked the backgammon tournament. And I also just didn't want to risk it, especially when I could just ask for silverware right there and then, right? I mean, at some point, I do probably want to test myself, but not yesterday at the backgammon tournament. Right? Sometime when I have some space, when I'm alone, yes, I'll test myself. Not yesterday. But it reminds me of when we prepare for disaster, we never know what we're averting. Right? Did I avert disaster last night? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. It's been 3 years since I've had that kind of problem. I just didn't want to test it. Similarly, you don't want to test what happens when disaster hits and you're not prepared. All right, this is the Peter Shit Show. Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum, 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 bum. Shit.